Doet hij het al?
Ja, het staat aan.
Oké.
Hello everyone and welcome to our country. As you can see, we're having wonderful weather here. Sadly, probably by the time you're here, it will be raining as it always is. So first we're going to be telling you some things about our country, and we're going to start off with history.
Our country came into existence in 1581. In the beginning it was barren. It is called the Netherlands because all of our ground is under sea level, since nether means cast and blazers in Minecraft, but also derives from the lowlands. This is the actual reason why it's called the Netherlands. We began as a small country in 1602. The VOC was started then. This is where we began our great trade. We gathered monopolies like no other. We also made a lot of money through bad practices, sadly, like slavery. The WIC, who went to the West, otherwise known as America, sadly transported more than 250,000 slaves from Africa to the Americas. Because we were so rich, this 17th century was called the Dutch Golden Age. We also had a lot of tulips and in many distinct colors. We even used them as currency in trade. Because we were so rich, the filthy rich didn't even eat bread anymore as lunch. As per usual, no, but they ate stroopwafels for lunch. In 1648, after 80 years of fighting the Spanish, we officially gained independence from them. During that time, Michiel de Ruiter, he was a sea hero. He rose to fame. He fought the British Navy, who was the strongest in the world at that time, and he won. With that, he made us, as the Netherlands, the greatest navy in the world. With that threat gone, the Netherlands rapidly expanded. We thought we were safe, but that was only for 20 years or so. In 1672, the rampjaar began. We got attacked by the British, the French, and some German states. We were completely surrounded. But eventually, we came on top. In the Second World War, while being heavily attacked by the Nazi forces, we broke down all of our dikes to fill our polders with water, keeping the Germans from advancing sooner. We have a diverse culture that keeps getting more diverse because of all the immigrants that are coming to the Netherlands. But our own culture still stands strong, and many farmers' families, they still wear klompen. We also have the scandalous tradition called Sinterklaas. This is where an old white man with many black servants goes around giving gifts to the children. The only reason this isn't racist is because the Pieten are not black colored, they just get black on their face because of all the ashes in the chimney they must go down through in order to give the kids their gifts. Of course, this has led to many debates, even in the politics. This also brings us to our Prime Minister Mark Rutte. You may not know, but he always bikes to work, even though normally high-standing officials, like the Prime Minister of a country, shouldn't be riding a bike to work. We also have one more hero apart from Michiel de Ruiter. This is the hero of Haarlem. He found out there was a leak in the dike from Haarlem. When he saw that, he put his finger in the hole to keep the dike from leaking and to keep the whole of the northern Netherlands from flooding. Here in the Netherlands, we hate the weather. We have so many words to describe it that we have more words to describe the weather than that Eskimos have words. We also really love swearing. Because of that, we have sadly picked up the bad habits of using diseases as swear words. As you may know, we also love cheese, but because we eat so much cheese and dairy, half of our population has become lactose intolerant, while the other half has become lactose resistant. We also really love biking. We have more bikes than people in this country. We are also very tall. We have the tallest men and women in the world.